Can you tell us how you improved our wonderful slide on effective warehouse organization?
Sure, I would like to present to you what was initially presented to me was a slide on effective warehouse organization, broken down into 3 bulletized areas with a small graphic, but I wanted to see who my audience was and start to think about if this slide would meet their needs and how I could actually meet their needs. So right off the bat, I'm trying to convince management to take my position, but make them believe that they made this position decision on their own. So the gentleman holding a blueprint of what looks like a house, that doesn't tie to a warehouse in my mind in any way, shape, or form. So I would take that graphic off the slide and start to look at the 3 bullet points. So here's what I did. I identified a problem statement within effective warehouse organization and a concept of solutions. So what could the problem to an ineffective warehouse be? Well, productivity loss, loss of time due to missing product and inaccurate inventory, and also safety issues due to injury due to a warehouse not laid out appropriately. So potential solutions. We would change the layout of the warehouse to optimize storage with logical product storage locations, including type and turn. So if it's a hazmat material, it would be stored where hazmat is. If it's high turnover, it would be stored in the front. If it's long turnover, it would be stored in deep storage in the back. I also thought about, hey, let's give them an option to update the information system so that we don't have inaccurate inventory counts leading to productivity loss due to time. And from a safety perspective and injury, let's talk about ergonomics. Let's lay the warehouse out the right way. We could break it down into a basically workflowed warehouse in a very rudimentary slide where we would have an input and 2 outputs along with settled storage. So you would have a receiving area, which would in turn be close to storage. Short-term for high turnover in the front, long-term storage in the back. You would even have offices and restrooms laid out to take in creature comforts and requirements. Everything that's going to go out the door, possibly direct turnover that would come into shipping, would then, into receiving, would then go out to shipping. Then you have some items that might be long shelf life where they need to be disposed because they're obsolete and can no longer be serviceable. So you would have a set aside disposition area to address those concerns. And the way that, if I had enough time, right, I would put together pictures of an actual warehouse laid out appropriately with racks and labels. Maybe talk about an ergonomic cart where I would have an RFID or barcode scanner so I could get all the material in the warehouse captured in that way. I would generate metrics to show material turnover time. And I would also show a safety clock. A good warehouse is a warehouse that's not going to have high rates of injury leading to productivity time loss. A little bit about what I did, taking in what I thought was an ineffective slide and kind of just putting it into a very high level presentation where management gives the buy-in to make the decision.